Okay, so welcome to our deep dive today,
Yeah.
where we're going to get into innovation
Right.
and really understand,
Yep.
like, what makes it tick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go beyond just the buzzwords that everyone's always saying.
Yeah, for sure.
And to guide us today,
Yeah.
we have excerpts from this resource called Unleashing Your Innovative Power.
Oh, cool.
And trust me, it's chock full of, like,
Yeah.
really good stuff.
Yeah.
So get ready, because we're about to equip you with the knowledge and the tools
The tools, yeah.
to really take your ideas
Right.
and make them a reality.
Yeah.
But before we jump in,
Yeah. Before we get into the frameworks,
Yeah.
just take a sec.
okay,
Think about the word innovation.
Okay.
What comes to mind
yeah.
when you hear that word?
Hmm.
What are some like truly innovative things that you've encountered lately?
Oh,
What made them stand out to you?
that's such a good point.
Yeah.
We throw that word around.
We do.
Innovation.
Oh.
Innovate. And
Constantly.
what does it actually mean?
Yeah, what does it actually mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think, simply put, innovation is about creating value by implementing new ideas.
Okay.
So you have to have that implementation,
Right.
not just the idea.
Right.
It has to go out into the world and actually like
Right.
make an impact.
Yeah, like what's an example of that?
Well, think about the first iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that wasn't just a cool gadget.
Right.
That fundamentally changed
Right.
how we communicate,
Yeah.
how we consume information,
Yeah.
even like how we live our lives.
Totally.
That's real innovation,
It's true.
you know,
Yeah.
that level of impact.
And that brings us to
Yeah.
this idea of design thinking,
Yeah.
which our source talks about as like a key tool
Totally.
for innovators.
It is.
So what is design thinking,
Okay.
and how does it help us achieve
Yeah.
that kind of impact that you're talking about?
So design thinking is a problem-solving approach.
Yep.
That really puts people at the center.
Okay.
It's about deeply understanding your user's needs.
So like empathy?
Yes, exactly. Empathy. It's about getting in their shoes
Okay.
and figuring out what they need.
Okay.
And even the needs they don't even realize they have.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The needs they don't realize they have.
Like when Dyson reinvented the vacuum cleaner,
Oh, yeah.
they didn't just focus on suction power.
Right.
They observed how people actually used vacuums.
Oh, that's smart.
Right.
Yeah.
And saw, the frustrations with the cord,
Tangled cords. Yeah.
difficulty of emptying the canister,
Yeah.
all these things
Yeah.
that led to a truly innovative product.
Oh, it's about, I guess, getting into the mind
Yes.
of the user.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in their shoes.
Okay.
So how do you actually do that?
Yeah.
How do you actually put
To design thinking
design thinking into practice?
into practice.
That's where the innovation journey comes in. Okay, so our source breaks it down into 5 stages.
Right.
Design, build, validate, launch, and scale.
Okay.
Think of it like a roadmap
Okay.
to guide you from that initial,
Yeah.
spark of an idea
Yeah.
all the way to bringing it into the world.
Okay, perfect. I love a roadmap.
Yeah.
So let's dive into these stages.
Okay.
First up, design.
Okay, so the design phase
Yeah.
is all about exploration and iteration.
Okay.
You brainstorm ideas,
Yeah.
you sketch out solutions,
Uh-huh.
you create prototypes to test and refine.
Mm.
It's like a sculptor
Oh.
gradually shaping a piece of clay,
Oh, okay.
constantly evaluating, making adjustments
Yeah.
until they achieve their vision.
But wouldn't all that back and forth
Right.
like slow things down?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah. How do you?
How do you balance that rapid iteration
Yeah.
with actually getting things built?
Yeah.
So it's about finding a rhythm that
Yeah.
works for your team
Okay.
and your project.
Okay.
Some companies like Google were
Right.
known for like their fail fast approach.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, constantly experimenting,
Yeah.
iterating.
Okay.
The key is to not get bogged down in perfection,
Right.
but to keep moving,
Keep moving forward.
learning from each iteration.
Okay, so we've gone through multiple rounds of this,
Yeah,
designing and feedback and
Yeah.
refining.
right.
Then we move to the build phase.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. The build phase is where you turn those ideas
Yeah.
into something tangible.
Right.
You know, those prototypes
Yeah.
from the design phase?
Right.
Now it's time to actually build
Okay.
a more functional, refined version.
Uh-huh.
Think of it like building a house.
Okay.
You've got the blueprints. Now it's time to lay the foundation.
Okay.
Frame the walls.
Uh-huh.
Bring your vision to life.
How do we know we're building the right house, though?
Ooh.
So to speak.
Yeah, that's the question.
How do we make sure it's something people actually want and need?
Yeah, that's where validation comes in.
Okay.
This stage is all about getting feedback
Okay.
from your target users
Okay.
and making sure your solution really solves their problems,
Okay.
meets their needs.
So like test driving it before you launch it.
Exactly. It could involve user testing,
Okay.
surveys.
Yeah.
You could even release a beta version
Right.
to gather feedback
Okay.
from real users.
So speaking of launching,
Yes.
what does it take
This is like
to make that
the
succeed?
grand opening.
Yeah.
You need to create excitement,
Uh-huh.
build anticipation,
Yeah.
get people talking.
Yeah.
Think about how Apple
Oh, yeah.
masterfully creates buzz
Totally.
around their product launches.
Yeah.
They control the narrative.
Yeah.
They build suspense.
Yeah.
They make it an event.
Yeah.
It's not just about releasing a product.
Right.
It's about telling a story
Totally.
that resonates with your audience.
Okay, so you've designed it,
Yes.
you've built it, you've tested it,
You validated.
you've launched it.
You launched it.
What's next?
That's where scaling comes in.
Okay.
If your innovation is successful,
Yeah.
you'll want to reach a wider audience.
Right, of course.
Think about a company like Netflix.
Okay.
They scaled from mailing DVDs
Wow.
to streaming movies globally.
It's true.
They had to like change their technology,
Yeah.
their infrastructure,
Yeah.
even their business model
Right.
to adapt to that
Wow.
rapidly growing user base.
It's amazing to think about how much
Yeah.
we've covered.
You've covered a lot.
We started with,
Exciting innovation.
and then we talked about design thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and then these 5 stages
The 5 stages.
of the innovation journey.
He's really
It's really a roadmap
a roadmap.
for bringing ideas to life.
Yeah, for anyone
Yeah.
looking to do that.
Yeah.
As we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with a question. Okay,
Hit me.
think about a challenge you face,
Okay.
big or small.
Okay.
How might you apply
Good.
what we talked about today, these
Mhm.
principles of design thinking,
Right.
to come up with an innovative solution
Oh,
for that challenge?
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's something for our listeners to ponder.
Just to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've given you the tools.
The tools.
Now go out and use them.
Yeah.
Make something amazing happen.
Thanks for joining us. And until next time,
Yes.
keep those innovative sparks flying.
Exactly.